Let's make our way back to supply chain analytics. The daily report bundles are great. However, oftentimes flat reports only provide enough data to begin analysis. That is, when we have time to look at them. Management needs to constantly monitor the health of its supply chain operations so that it can take action before indications become real problems. How am I measuring up against the performance objectives set out by the executive team? Am I meeting operational service objectives? Are warehouse employees performing up to our standards? How are they performing against industry standards? Analytics provide immediate feedback as to how the operation is performing in the rearview mirror and allows us to make decisions quickly with respect to performance improvement actions. In addition to using analytics for corrective action, many Accellos customers leverage dashboards to keep employees motivated. You'll frequently find LCD panels in Accellos-run warehouses showing warehouse performance metrics by individual employee. This stirs the competitive forces in the warehouse and gets the employees moving. It's great to be measured based on actual activity and get rewarded that way. Dashboards can also give us insights into forward-facing decisions. Do I have enough time reserved for all of my inbound and outbound carrier appointments? Are my wave plans maximizing resource capacity? Have I assigned too many tasks to a single worker or not enough? Given the real-time data collection inherent to a warehouse management solution, decisions can be made more effectively with supply chain analytics. Supply chain analytics come out of the box with many KPIs resulting from our work in the field, as well as through consulting with industry associations. Users can assign dashboard reports from KPIs based on the information that's meaningful to their decision-making. In this case, I have an assortment of warehouse performance-related dashboards. If I click on the grid button, I can see the underlying data. If I click on the Info panel, I can export the data in the grid to Excel, Word, comma-separated value, or HTML for further presentation or analysis. Let's take a closer look at how KPIs are managed and deployed by opening up the KPI Work Center. KPIs are defined according to product and category so that they may be recalled later, assembled into specific charts, and filtered properly. The column to the right shows the underlying SQL statement that defines the resulting query data for the report. As a result, any IT resource with an understanding of SQL can modify existing queries to create new ones that are relevant to the business. The beauty of the Accellos Supply Chain Intelligence is that it's installed in less than a day and ready to use immediately following. In addition to dashboards, Supply Chain Intelligence provides a powerful alerting functionality. Alerts result from events or non-events that are important to the business. What if it's getting close to the end of the day and it looks like critical orders may not be shipped? What if company policy is 90% fill rates and an order is about to be picked with an 80% fill rate? What if there's more workload required to meet service level objectives than available warehouse capacity? What if a warehouse worker logged out of the WMS for more than an hour? Perhaps I'd like to be notified immediately if any of those conditions are met. Accellos is up to the task through alerts that can be delivered by email, text, or on-screen notification based on just about any criteria. Alerts don't need to be for internal notification purposes only. I can set up alerts to notify people outside of the company when events take place. As a for instance, we can send notifications when orders have changed status. A typical example would be to send a notification to a customer after we've shipped an order. Another might be to send a notification to a carrier's dispatch if their inbound truck has not arrived. Alerts can be extended to any member of our supply chain, including sending off notifications to vendors that purchase orders have been received. Our alerts function provides easy-to-configure and flexible tools for creating alerts, including an editor for creating email and text message templates. Alerts can be scheduled to fire on a periodic basis to match notifications or be run constantly so that notifications are immediately sent on event trigger. Alerts are the perfect complement to supply chain dashboards and KPIs. They can also be triggered if organizational metrics are not achieved, ensuring that everyone stays ahead of the curve.